Rule number 7. Be an achiever. Be an achiever. You start it, you finish it. From an early age, teach your child that once they start something, it's absolutely important to let your child understand that the task must be completed, and give them a reward for its completion. For a smaller task, you can give them a nice sticker. For a bigger task, you can give them a bigger reward. This is a very important quality for developing the character of a leader and will help them all the way along in their life and career. Summary: train your child to be an achiever. You start it, you finish it. Rule number 8. Don't let them see your anger and instead show them disappointment. This rule is very difficult to implement, especially when you become a temporary stay-at-home mom and are staying with your children 24/7. If you have 3 or more children, this can even become a more difficult task. If you are choleric and one of your children is phlegmatic, this makes the situation even more challenging. And that's why, in my opinion and my successful friends' opinion, it's good to have children after the age of 30. Because the older you become, your emotional intelligence becomes more sophisticated. You gain more life experience, and it's easy for you to control your negative emotions, such as anger. What should parents do if they feel angry about the actions of their children? I would say that for mothers it's easier to control their anger than for fathers due to their physiological and psychological differences. Personally, I would use sensory toys for myself. My favorite choice is sensory bubbles. When you watch it for a few minutes, how those colorful bubbles smoothly fall down, it brings you to a trance and at the same time calms you down. Use deep breathing techniques, or if you are able to stay outside for at least a few seconds, it would help a lot. The fresh air will help you to bring your anger down. Of course, you don't want to go outside during the summer if you live in Arizona. Evaluate the level of your anger. Ask yourself, how angry I am. On a scale out of 10, is this 5 or maybe 3? When you do that, it will become easier for you to control and manage your anger. Did you know that according to a Harvard-trained and published neuroanatomist, Dr. Jill Taylor, your anger should only last for 90 seconds? So, give yourself 90 seconds to cool off the peak of your anger. If the action of your child that evokes anger in you is something serious, then perhaps you wait until your husband will get back home and you both peacefully decide how to manage the situation without anger and physical punishment. When you are talking with your child, break down the situation in segments. Analyze the situation and find the real reason that is behind your child's action. And when you talk to your child, ask your child to imagine as it would be a different imaginary child. Put this imaginary child on a separate chair and ask your child to ask that imaginary child what he has done, why he did it, and will he want to do that again. With this separation technique, it would be much easier for your child to answer questions. Why really do you think you did it? How does it make you feel? Will you want to do that again? Give your child constructive suggestions. What should they consider to be done to avoid this issue in the future? If you have an aggressive husband, then you have to carefully weigh each word when you introduce the issue to your husband. Or perhaps if the situation is not serious and you can manage it yourself. Summary: don't let your children see your anger, and instead show them your disappointment, because it can create difficulties with trust and future communication with your child. Rule number 9. Good manners and right conduct. And this is the rule number 1 for my friend who is an elementary school teacher in public school. Teach your children good manners and right conduct as soon as they can walk. Explain to them how they should behave. Show them, when they're visiting another house, how to ask permission with respect, how to be helpful to others. Summary: teach your children good manners and right conduct, because this is an essential rule for effective interaction with other people. If you are a mother or a father for the first time, you can always rewatch these videos to remember all rules. What are your favorite rules to manage your children? What rules work for you best? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends, and give it a like, as it is a virtual way to say thank you. And of course, come to my consultations and I will work with your child so that they become confident and successful citizens. Live long, stay strong. Until next time.